Hello and welcome to the very first edition of Do You Know Your Bible Street Quiz. The Bible says in Romans 15:4, this book is written for our learning. So learn, enjoy, and impact others through the word.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Patrick Kagbo is the name. Stay with us. Alright, so what's your name?
Miriam.
Are you a Christian or Muslim?
Yeah.
Alright, so can you tell us who wrote the Bible, please?
Many authors.
Many authors.
Yeah.
So the entire Bible, how many books are there in the Bible?
66.
Can you please tell us
I don't forget.
who wrote the Bible?
Well, there are different people who wrote the Bible. I can name few like David, Solomon, Peter, at least Mark. I think there are few of these people I can able to list for now.
How many books are there in the Bible?
Well, I think the Bible comprises of about 66 books in the Bible.
Can you help us with the very first 3 books in the New Testament?
Then at least can be something like Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus.
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus.
Stop it. Get some help.
The New Testament.
Of course, Matthew, Mark, Luke.
Nice.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
Awala Ai.
So I'll be asking you a few questions regarding the Bible.
Okay.
I hope you wouldn't mind.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, so the first question is, who wrote the Bible?
Well, the Bible was written by men, but it was inspired by God.
How many books are in the Bible?
Well, 66.
Can you tell us first 3 books in the Old and that of the New?
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. And for New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Oh my God! Wow!
Who wrote the Bible?
The Bible actually is something divine.
Yeah, boy.
It is created by God, not by man. So to say, if you ask me who wrote the Bible, there is no individual that wrote the Bible, but it came from the Almighty.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
How many books are there in the Bible?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Well, to me, from my own opinion, I can say we have 2 books, that is the Old and New Testament.
How many books are there in the New Testament and the Old Testament?
Well, actually, as a Christian, it is fair to say that I do not read the Bible most times. I actually do that, let me say, annually.
Can you please tell us the very first 3 books in the New Testament?
The New Testament, we have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. All I will tell you, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, or so on. To say.
The first question is, who wrote the Bible?
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Apostle Paul. I think he wrote 1/3 of the Bible whatsoever. But
How many books are there in the Bible?
66, if my memory can serve me well.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Nice meeting you.
Yep, nice too.
Alright, so what's the name?
Emmanuel Tambajani.
Emmanuel Tambajoni.
Yeah.
So are you a Christian or Muslim?
Christian.
Christian.
Yes.
Alright, so we get a few questions for you today.
Okay.
Hopefully give you answers to the questions.
Okay.
Alright, so our very first question is, who wrote the Bible?
Who wrote the Bible? The Bible. Nah, people that write and by the inspiration of God.
So the second question is, how many books are there in the Bible?
How many books? It's nice.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
66.
Jesus Christ.
How many books are there in the New Testament?
This is 27.
27. How about the Old Testament?
Yeah, 39.
Can you please help us with the first 3 books in the Old Testament?
Yes, Genesis, first one, Exodus, Leviticus.
Alright, how about the New Testament?
New Testament, we got Matthew, we got Mark, and then we got Luke.
Alright, hello.
Hi.
Yes, so nice meeting you today.
Yeah.
Alright, so you know Christian or Muslim?
Well, I'm a Christian.
Alright, so I get a few questions to ask you today, and I hope you're able to respond to the questions.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first question now, who that writes the Bible?
Hey, y'all, come look at this. Well, the Bible, we can say God.
How much book is inside the Bible?
Well, then, we get about 162.
Hey, Charlie, hey! If not because I'm a deacon in my church.
It's okay, it's okay.
Now, we get the Old Testament and the New Testament. So you can tell me how much book per 162 is inside the Old Testament?
Well, the Old Testament can't relate it because I not study Bible go further.
I'll go further. You able to tell me the first 3 books inside the New Testament?
We get John there.
Chai!
We get Samuel.
Chai!
We get Peter. By the Old Testament, we get Solomon.
God have mercy upon us.
Moses. Job.
Who wrote the Bible?
Who
wrote the Bible?
Who is the Bible? I don't know the particular name of the person, but coming from the Jewish.
Wait, did I hear you say?
Coming from the Jewish.
How many books are there in the Bible?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Something like 1,490, something like.
So out of the 1,490, how many books are there in the Old Testament?
The Old Testament, something like actually 52. The New Testament must be 34 or
34.
Yeah.
Can you tell us the first 3 books in the New Testament?
Yeah, I can try.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus.
Alright, so how about the Old Testament?
Something like by anyway, the problem there is I do not follow the Bible every day. Yeah, so that's it.
Alright, so thank you so much for being part of the very first edition of the You Know Your Bible Street Quiz. Alright, so we had the very first question was who wrote the Bible? Now, according to scriptures, there was no specific person. We had different authors who wrote the Bible. People were inspired to write the Bible. We had people like Moses, Paul, etc., etc. The second question is, how many books are there in the Bible? Now, total, we have 66 books for the Old Testament. we have 39 books, and in the New Testament we have 27 books. And the last question was the first 3 books in the New Testament and that of the Old Testament. For the New Testament we have 27 books, and the first 3 is Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And also we have the Old Testament, and the first 3 is Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus. So thank you so much again for being part of the very first episode of Do You Know Your Bible Street Quiz. The Bible says again in Romans 15:4, this book is written for our learning. So continue to learn, enjoy, and have a wonderful time. Goodbye.